Jurors deliberated for just 3 hours before finding 3 men guilty for their roles in the 2022 highway blockade at the Coutts border crossing. The trial for Alex Van Herk, Gerhard George Jansen, and Marco Van Hugenbos lasted just under 2.5 weeks. Now, on Tuesday at around 8:30 p.m., 6 men and 6 women delivered their verdict. The 3 were found guilty on 1 count each of mischief over $5,000 for their involvement in a protest over COVID-19 government pandemic restrictions. Now, the accused were free to leave the courthouse, but could face up to 10 years in prison and will be sentenced at a later date. Now, we had a chance to chat with Marco Van Hugenbos, who says he wasn't surprised by the verdict, but still stands behind what he did.
I believe I did the right thing. There are regrets in relation to things or how things went or decisions I made, but there can be no regret for what Coutts was and for what has come out of Coutts. And people can struggle with the tactics, but the cause was right. And look what we knew then versus what we know now in relation to the COVID regime in this province and what has come out of Coutts, the conviction is stronger than ever.
Van Hugenbos is a former town councillor from Fort Macleod, and he's married with 4 young children. He and his co-accused will return to court July 22nd to hear a sentencing date. Now, just after the verdict was read, Alex Van Herk told reporters outside of the courthouse that he too stands behind what he did at the border, but says the judicial system simply did its job.
Our judicial system did its job. Do we agree with it? No, we can never agree with it, especially on the fight that we're fighting. The act of mischief, I guess mischief was caused in Coutts, and if the jury deems us as be participants of that and the leaders of that, then I guess I'll stand for that. I just hope there's accountability coming forward from this for the politicians, that why we had to go there. There's a reason we went there. I mean, what was happening in our country, in our province at that time that forced good people to do uncivil things to be heard. We tried every other avenue. We tried contacting our MLAs or every level of government. They weren't listening. So it's sad that we have to take them kind of measures to be heard, and I guess accountability needs to be there. So I guess, I'm proud of it.